Hello everyone, my name is Maria and welcome to Story Gaming channel. Today we're playing Disco Elysium and now I want to talk to Evrart and ask him about the apartment that we broken into and see if it's even is Evrart. So we'll be looking for a lazy eye. Hello.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Oh, how sweet. And yeah, it's him. I opened the door you asked me. Can we discuss the murder now?
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
I did. And do you see how much experience we gained? That's amazing. Maybe I should spend it right now. We have interfacing, suggestion, a lot of good skills. To be honest, I'm really enjoying interfacing, but I thought about empathy for a while, so maybe we should do this one. Composure, wait, what is it? Straighten your back, keep your poker face. At high levels, composure makes you tuck your gut in and maintain a stern expression. Even lying in bed late night when no one else can see you, you'll have to keep it up. You know, I think we're going to choose empathy for now. I don't know what's gonna happen later, but that's what I'm leaning towards. And let's accept. Yeah, one question. Oh, I remember.
There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth.
Alright, suggestion, we'll do that. I may have gone inside and seen a collection of racist mug.
Just as I thought. Culturally antiquated mug collection. What a weasel. Pissing on Evrart's Rainbow Coalition.
Alright.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
I don't know, why are you so interested? The mug collection I mentioned was in the apartment. I found a similar mug in the trash with the hangman clothes. You said the lynching and the strike are related. How?
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
What do you mean?
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
Oh.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire?
That's not good, I must admit.
I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry.
Is he telling the truth?
Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Wait, they move the container. That makes sense.
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it.
Alright.
But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
I don't know, I'm just feeling like we're doing his dirty work for him.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Oh, Joyce.
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood. making sure everything ran smoothly.
Alright.
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervour drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, Leo was telling us about it.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinaise boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
I see.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
The mug collection I mentioned. Sure. How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So, as I understand, we have Evrart, who's like, "Hey pal, we're so nice, we're so good." And then we have, what was her name, Joyce, I think, who is like, "Evrart is the worst, don't trust him." So, that's interesting.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
He's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being here. Strange.
Oh, empathy started working, that's great. The mug collection, you mentioned the lawyer girl, yeah, we know about this. Tell me about Titus.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Something's not right.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinaise and Revachol in mind.
Sure.
Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Where can why do I need to ask that? I know where they are.
You know what, Harry? I got a feeling they're going to show up in full force tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
The lieutenant marks something in his notebook.
Alright, in the future I could use your backing. Can you ask the Hardy boys to cooperate? I don't know. No. I found a similar mug in the trash.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me.
Sure.
I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best. Helping people. With the power of politics.
He's so slimy.
Yes, yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
Just tell me who this weasel is.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this.
Just tell me.
But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
Great technique. You'd make a great surgeon.
Would he? I'm not so sure about it.
It's an irony, Kim.
Oh, you're too kind, Harry. Way too kind. I know I'm not a real police officer. You are.
That's all he's going to say on this subject.
Great. Good talk.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike.
Oh.
I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinaise. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
Of course you cannot. I don't trust you either.
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
You're right not to trust me. I take care of me. I'm neither left or right. I do what my heart tells me to do. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is, company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
You see, he's constantly giving us tasks.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
Kim, what do you think?
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Claire was very useful.
That's true.
But he thinks it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm going to hand you the keys to Martinaise, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
No, he's just promising and promising. No.
Perfectly acceptable. No one's going to force you into anything, but I don't know about that gun of yours. You see, I'm a vengeful man, Harry. Part of how I got where I am is that, well, I can be quite nasty sometimes.
He's so putting our gun into some crime scene.
But the good news is, the moment you change your mind and want to look into this matter, just tell me, and we'll be buddies again.
Sure.
The lieutenant's eyes meet yours, and he shrugs. Okay, fine.
I may have changed my mind. Aren't you going to ask me? Lost gun. No, we know where to find him if we need to talk again. So let's go. Maybe we can talk to Leo. Maybe he knows something or can tell us something new. Leo, darling. Hello.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like
Sure.
Lady Maurice said when she opened the back. No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good dish.
Power borscht, huh? Never heard of a borscht that turns little guys into dogfighters. Alcohol, however.
Thanks, Leo.
Oh, absolutely, mister. What do you want to know?
Alright, I'll just go. Wonderful. And this road back is pretty long, so let me just do that.
All those empty wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really, really hard here.
Did I do this?
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
Really? This is really sad. I must have been miserable. Looks like I had a lot of fun. I'm still not completely convinced it was me.
I am, but it doesn't matter right now. Let's just move on.
Alright. He sounds so disapproving. Wait, let me pick up this bottle. And I don't know why, but last time we've been here, they didn't say anything. So let's just go. And maybe... what can we do now? I wonder. I think we had an empathy check with this guy. Let me try
Still
it.
here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
58.
Ease into it.
Sure.
Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Hey, Tommy, spill the beans. What's troubling you?
You really are the law, aren't you? I get that being bluntly observant and inquisitive comes with the territory, but it certainly doesn't help with your conversational skills, does it?
That all the beans you got, Tommy? Damn,
Yeah.
it really is hard to talk, man to man.
That's a pity. It means that we need to put more skills, points, into empathy. And I'm not sure we're gonna do it anytime soon, to be honest. So let's go here. Oh, wait. I don't think I've checked this one.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box, a variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Rummage through the box.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap sRPG plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
That is not a good material.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Alright, this is a white check, so why not?
No luck. All you
Sure.
find is this lime-colored cellophane visor, produced by a bargain sportswear brand called Amphibian, apparently. There's a malformed green frog on its bent cap.
That's cute.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting criminals. Bang, bang! And all for a mere 6 real.
Kim, are firefights something we should be prepared for?
I hope not.
You
Same.
don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shades.
Do you see this? That's so cute. Leave for now. Do you have trousers? I really, really want them. What's this? A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Let me see if we missed anything here. Doesn't look like it, so let me just go into the pawn shop again. Maybe sell some postcards. Because we need the money to pay for our room. Yeah, let's go. Go, go, go. Hello.
Hello again. How can I help you?
There is something I'd like to sell.
Sure. Let me have a look.
I'll check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Yeah, let's just sell the postcards and we'll keep everything else. How do I do that? Wonderful. It's not much, but it'll do. I don't have anything else to sell.
Another time, perhaps.
Yeah, let's go. Great. Wait, maybe he accepts clothes today?
Hello again.
Let me just quickly
Sure.
check.
I'm not purchasing anymore.
No.
Another time, perhaps.
That's a shame. Alright, let's go. What else should we do? I really don't know. Of course we can talk to more people and we can talk to union workers, but I would like to do something else. You know what? I want to check that lady that we've seen last time. Remember? She had gray hair. And maybe we can talk to protesters again. Hello.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Grandma?
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is grey like lead.
But what's about that
No.
photo?
This one is a monster in disguise.
What? Why? Nothing to do here. Alright, so let's go talk to protesters.
Right to work!
Right to work.
Shame on you!
Who are all these strike breakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
Sure.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
That's a good question.
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
Amazing, thank you. That's great. So let's see what tasks we have. Find moral, that's for... Oh, Tuesday, I see, so it's like a new task. Find money, track down your badge, explore secret passage. Alright, first I want to talk to this lovely lady, because they said that my gun is with someone who says pig a lot.
Trying to sneak up on me again? Trying to snuff me out? Get away, pig!
Sure, thank you. And can we go inside? Not really. What to do, I'm wondering. Because there should be a way.
There must be another way into the building.
He's so loud again. Alright, let's just see. Maybe we should talk to Joyce. And to... Oh, what's happening? And to her again. Maybe she bought our gun.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Of course, we cannot ask about the gun, unfortunately. Oh, can we go inside?
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked.
How can we open it?
This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking man vanished into.
Knock.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
Knock again.
The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Why? This is the police.
Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
But it's true. Please let me inside, it's cold out here. I need to talk to a young man in this building. But I'm not joking.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building.
So she already helped someone to get inside.
Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
No.
Backyard door. With the smoker. You already were there. Didn't work.
Hey, Kim, tell her we're real policemen.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. Just faint sweeping sounds inside.
Hey, are you there? I've checked the backyard, but couldn't get inside.
Good. We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have no business here.
Oh, 97? Really? That's impressive.
You're well versed in the kind of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning whatsoever.
I'm so glad to see that authority can be useful. Ma'am, your non-compliance is hindering a police matter. I may be forced to refer you for potential prosecution.
I know my rights, and don't you marm me, boy.
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
I don't have my badge.
Hold your horses.
You know that I don't.
I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
Alright, that's good. That's amazing, really. Thank you. Ooh, new place. That's so cool. Hello.
Give me a moment.
Sure.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do. Not in this damp.
That is sad. Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
Hey, be careful.
You're still worried. It's very worrying.
Yeah, it is.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
I'm looking for Martinaise. No, it's not his real name. I have a few questions about those apartments.
Ask away, policeman.
What can you tell me about Cindy?
The artiste? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others.
That's all thanks.
She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet, but I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company, and that's all I need from this world.
Oh.
And all she gets, too. The coastal wind beats down hard on the coal room door outside. Splashes of waves make the balcony slippery.
Alright, let's ask that, but I know what she's gonna tell.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry.
No, you don't understand. I'm looking for a real person named Martinaise. What do you mean? I wasn't joking.
Pea-brain. Someone played a trick on you. Martinaise is a name for anyone who comes from Martinaise, like Jim Jamrock or Raoul Ravachol.
Oops. You really didn't get the joke there.
I did.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
How about a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build?
Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
Thank you, Perception.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble. I just want to talk to him.
Talk?
Alright.
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you, but it's not the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
I don't think he is, right? Let's see what else we have here. I'm really excited. A note reads, foreclosed by Martinaise Realty Associates. What's this lovely place? Is it blood? Alright. Someone has torn down the wall. The sea below looks cold and winter grey.
A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor.
Rub your sides for warmth.
A former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to minus 20 degrees Celsius.
Her face
is red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression.
Alright, so we are remembering something, right? The plan.
Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down.
For arranging the furniture. I think we might have expected children, like to make more place, you know, for things like that. Interesting. Look around yourself.
It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room.
Alright, so we tried, you know, to create some lovely home with some lovely lady, but it failed apparently. I see. What's in here? Oh, money. Good. And this? An old grocery list on the table and checks. Nothing else, really. That's a shame, but let's go and try to find something interesting. The graffito says a firing squad for the bridge. This? Apartment 8. Their mailbox is overflowing, so I guess the person isn't home. What is it? Money. Great. Another postcard, really? Number 9.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Knock.
The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side.
Knock again.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
This is the police.
Do I have to open the door?
Not really, but you should.
Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
Alright, maybe we will find the reason later. Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Examine the padlock.
It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it.
Oh, interesting.
Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
Let's knock first.
No reply.
I really want to get inside. Is this bad? I think it is. Let me try. This is so stupid. The cleaning lady will hear it.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
I just really want to.
The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
This is so bad.
After you, detective.
Thank you, Kim. I'm so happy. Let's go. Can we close the door? Oh, the room is so small. A flamboyant poster of a white star.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kras Mazov.
Kras Mazov. I think it's somehow related to communism, if I'm not mistaken. Why does this tenant have a bust of Kras Mazov in their bedroom?
The white star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
I agree. Leave. Anything else? Books of critical theory on the monstrosities of capital. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. This one. What's that? A bullet. Really? A bullet? That's good that we've taken it, I suppose. Kim, where are you? Kim? Where is Kim? Wait, where did he come from? Kim, what are you doing? Close the door. Great. So when we find our gun, we will already have a bullet. That's good. Marie. Oh, that's lovely. This box is filled with cleaning chemicals, smells of laundry detergent. Oh, some glasses. +1 logic, -1 authority. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, that's so cute. I think this is our look. And I don't really care about authority, even though it helped us a minute ago. Eviction notices and missing paths are plastered on the top of each other. What's this? An old shoe rack, boots, sneakers, and old slippers. Apartment 12, a loud, humbling snore comes from within. The snoring is scary somehow. You should leave. Why is it scary? I'm not scared. What's this? Why can we go inside? These shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. Money. Alright. Let's go. This is a nice building. Balcony exit. No, balcony. Great. The breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wires. More money. That's great. Money is just lying everywhere. Just a door, nothing for you here right now. Why? Why? I think it's interesting. Alright. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus. Wonderful.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Interesting.
Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
That's true, but maybe we can somehow get inside.
We should return tonight after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Yeah, it does, but I don't know.
Tonight at 9 p.m., right here, apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Alright, agreed. Thank you, Kim. Complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home. This is the door to apartment 30. Voices from within, singing along to some Beyond dance track. It's only 12 o'clock. And I remember, I think in one of the loading screens, I saw that we can pass time by, you know, reading. So maybe we should read more police files. Let's exit. Yeah, let's read more police files. Where is it? Interact. Yeah, our favorite book. Where is it? Yes, here it is.
It's the ledger you found in the oh, and the cool piece of toilet paper is stuck to the back.
Browse the case files
Arson,
again.
petty theft, spousal abuse. Handwritten logs on dozens of investigations date back to January 51. Stamped case files.
Wait, we
commit
already
to paper.
seen this.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your thin, see-through copy of paper. The rest of the stinking cellular, it's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with.
Wonderful.
The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What did you say the color was?
Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
But I want to. Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Peek inside.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Alright, 83 is not that bad, right?
Is not what you end up
Really?
doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open, but nothing happens. Then you bend it some, then crack it. The goddamn thing is stuck.
You know, I don't mind because I was planning on improving our interfacing again, but that's just ridiculous. You see, when we have low chances, we succeed, and when we have high chances, we just fail.
A hot flash of rage comes over you. For a moment there, before it recedes, you feel as though you might just squeeze a tear of anger out of your duct. Makes you wonder, why?
There is something personal there.
It's unjust, that's why. You can't even get to that thing anymore. The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess suddenly afraid of you for some reason.
Why do I need to inspect the toilet paper?
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Of course I want.
Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The ledger now looks marginally better.
Alright, that's better, really.
The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat. the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
How lovely. So I think, wait, yeah, it does look better, I think, maybe. I think that we need to talk to Joyce now. That's a good decision. Joyce, are you a good person or not?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You are on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
Can you give us more money? Really, we kinda need it. Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Yeah, that makes sense.
There is a pinch of defensiveness in her voice, but it is playful.
Wait, we are on archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
That's great. Understood.
She nods attentively.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
Why didn't you give it a name?
The word "it" feels strange.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
I agree, it is strange.
A breeze ripples through the sails and tugs at your hair. Below, the sleek, fish-like shape of the hull parts the water. Beneath that, a resounding darkness. You're reminded of something. Or someone.
Shivers is so strange. It's so hard to describe it because I thought it was mostly about the city, but now I think it's more about our subconscious knowledge, let's say that. Cool, but your boat really needs a name.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19?
No.
Why?
Because you need to name her.
Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
How about Dolores?
Why Dolores?
I just like the name for some reason. After her Innocence Dolores Day. I don't know if she likes Dolores Day.
I'm not really big on moralist symbols. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you.
Sorry. Okay, but what kind of boat it is?
It's a pleasure craft. A 19-pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business.
How do you like it?
My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Oh my god, Kim. Alright, you can be so funny sometimes.
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Do you have a license for this boat? No. We are friends for now.
Good.
Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do? What can you tell me about this lynching? About Wild Pines?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
All right.
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
She enjoys talking about the company. It would not hurt to inquire more.
How much money does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
And we only asked for 130? That was dumb.
A billion?
Yeah, that's a lot. That's it. I thought Wild Pine... No. Wow.
20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments.
Wonderful.
A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
And where do they get that money?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when Pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lormentang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the Great Unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
What does such a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners? Who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
You don't keep it moving, the workers do. The company is nothing without them. 8% of all cargo. That's quite the endeavor.
There are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
What is this thought? Wait, I wanna know. We almost finished with the lovely bird. What is it? The 15th Indo tribe. No bonuses. Names of Revacholian Indo tribes spring into your head. Yeah, of course, let's into... Why can't I do it? Unlock a new slot to research the thought. How? Unlock a new slot. Yes, I understand, but... How? What do I need to do? Forget? I can forget. Do not have enough skill points available. What? What are you talking about? I don't understand. Alright, I will probably Google it. Because I don't know what to do with this. Skill points. Alright, I'll try to figure it out.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
What can you tell me about this link chain?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
Sure.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Oh, interview with the Wild Pines rep.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57.
He definitely likes her more than Evrart.
And this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois. I'm afraid Harry doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
I hope so too.
Oh, and what happened to yours, Detective?
Sorry, I lost it.
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
Yes. I could have eaten it for all I know, I don't remember. No. Yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
No, in both options we have to say that we don't remember anything. But Kim doesn't know it. I mean, he does, but not really. We never admitted it. So I could have eaten it for all I know. The swirl, the city, nothing. I don't remember.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond.
Exactly.
I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
I didn't fake anything, but you know that the skull, I don't remember what her name is, but the girl here, she said, hey, are you in love with Joyce? And now when I'm thinking about it, she is a rich woman, she has a lovely boat, so maybe we should be a little bit more charming.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Thank you, Kim.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Oh, really?
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Suggestion. I like you a lot. Let's try 92. Of course we're gonna fail. I won't even be surprised.
She's a negotiator. Just float a favor at her. Insinuate.
Surely there is some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
For example?
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinaise. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
I think I know where I can find it.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones.
I could.
Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Yeah, I agree.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Ooh, of course. What do you want to talk about?
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
Why?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance and, not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Really, I thought it was going so well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Yeah, I know, but I like her. You see, I'm probably being stupid with that, but we need to marry her and live on this lovely boat.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
Kim, don't be like that. Why do you propose that we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it.
True.
What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Thank you, Kim. We could just, find my badge. I'm sorry for putting us in this situation.
I'm sure you will, Detective.
Alright, let's get back to her then.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Okay, tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let me get this straight. The materials come from Samara to Revachol through the terminal.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
That would make sense.
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
Got it. And you want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrart and the Dock Workers Union.
Of course.
Still, every chain has its weak link.
Am I going to need bolt cut? No, what do you mean?
The lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable.
I honestly think we know where we can find those files.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
All right.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Okay, I've made my mind about the smuggling investigation. Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
I see.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM, no one's been able to find any hard evidence.
We'll find it.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
Alright, let's finish up with that.
She simply nods.
Wonderful. And this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. See you again. And I wish you the most wonderful day. Bye.